Hi everybody. Oh my god. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever. Currently, basically I have a question of the day. It says if you could instantly master one skill like cooking, drawing, dancing, coding, etc., which one would you choose and why? Well, me, obviously, I would choose mainly drawing because I love drawing and that's just a skill that I love to do. And no matter what or who is watching, I still want to make sure that I improve as an artist. And that's just something that I like to do. And basically from there, I try to get better and better no matter what happens. Ironically, there we go. I know there might not be a lot of people today, but that is okay. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hopefully your day is going good. And yesterday was very crazy. I don't know what we all did. Like, bro, well, we were watching like three different things, drawing from in between it. Like, bro, it was like the craziest thing ever. Like, I don't even know what happened. Well, not really. I do know what happened. It was like we were watching a whole bunch of like YouTube videos, and then it was a whole bunch of things. W. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't know like well, I do know, but I knew there's like a whole bunch of people everywhere, obviously, but I didn't know there was like viewers from there. That's cool. Like I didn't know I had viewers from there. I bet everything is pretty over there. I'll add some of this. Thank you. I literally had this new model yesterday and I wanted to do a full debut like soon, but I didn't know how soon. Like, I want to probably do it when I have my starting stream and everything, so then you guys can fully see everything with the model, and then you can be like, oh. Or if you're talking about this, thank you, it's the same model. And then we're just gonna add some of that. Right now we're in the sketching phase of drawing, and as per usual. Oh, I do. Actually, ironically, it is linked like in the description. And then I also have a link like for the people on Twitch. It is on in near the About Me section, if that makes any sense. Oh my God. Don't tell me the music literally is not starting. I'm gonna cry. Hold on. Let me try to get the music. Is this why I should test everything before? Oh, there we go. Hopefully you guys can hear now. There we go. It's working. W. Okay, so now I'm just gonna I think we're done with somewhat of the sketching phase. This is that's there, the heart. We can just render that in. And then we can start on the rest soon. We have the wings. Let's just gonna add the tail kind of like here. And boom. No, real. Like, bro, I'm like growing as an artist and as a creator, and that's one of the hardest things. Like, basically, when you're improving on your art skills and stuff, your like channel grows, and some people will be like, oh, I like the old style, but then you're like, I don't really like the old style. And then it's kind of get in between like your thoughts and everything. And I want to use this brush a little more. And also with my brushes, I just use a whole bunch of brushes. I really don't have like a precise brush I really use, but currently I'm using this one. It's called the Tweeze Shade Rendering Brush, but I use it for line art as well. Like, it makes in between things and it makes things look really good, and that's why I prefer doing this brush rather than the others. That's just my opinion. And then I also use like the original hard brush with it, if that makes any sense. So it's a lot of like everything going on. One of the people on your shirt said use oh, bro, not the AI. Not the tracing allegations, not the AI allegations. I will admit, there was just one time when I was learning emotes, but I never put. Guys, I will say one thing. If I'm learning how to do something, like for instance, like a head or freaking eyeball or a freaking whatever, right? For the first time, everybody's gonna start tracing it. And then once they learn something, they do it on their own. Like, yes, I did trace the what is it called, emotes, but I never like did all the emotes, if that make any sense. I traced one emote and then I did my own emotes on my own. And I used reference, but I didn't use AI reference. Like, I looked at, for instance, if you look at Iron Mouse's or like freaking Shy Lilies or freaking, I don't know, other people, big creators, if it makes sense, their emotes, I'd look at theirs and then I try to create my own, but I don't like copy their version, if that make any sense. And that was like months ago at this point. I think maybe, I don't know, but I never really posted it like as in, oh, this is my own. I admitted it on stream. I was like, bro, for learning, as you see, like I don't know, it's one of those videos I had up. You can literally look back at my old stream, one of the streams, and that's true. I mean, I was learning. I wasn't like freaking saying, oh, this is my own, da 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 da. But like, and then there was certain ones where I was like, oh, I made this on my own. And it's true. Because I made my own. And yeah. Apparently all good art is AI now. No, real. Like, apparently. So would this count as AI? Or whatever? Because if anything, I could literally show the references I use if people try to say, oh, it's AI. Or they could literally look at my live stream and see me literally drawing. Maybe it's because, like, I'm an artist who improved very fast, which is possible, and maybe because, like, I do miss a lot of details, and I am one of those artists who do miss a lot of details. And sometimes, like, I change up my rendering method, and that's because I'm an artist who's growing and trying to figure out how to do things people like the way other people do it. But hey, if I get accused for AI and more people come to my stream, hey, views are views, negative or positive. I think you should go live a bit later. Most kids in the US get it. Yeah, well, I have a thing called a job. And it sucks because I can't really like stream around that time. And I usually am limited due to so job. I can't really control that. I hope it doesn't sound like rude or anything because I did not mean it in that way. I meant it in a, oh my lord, razor. I meant it in a freaking, oh, well, you know, I'm limited and I can't do anything about it. And I would love to if this was my primary job, if that made any sense. Like, you know, like I hope somebody like, bro, somebody's gonna clip this and be like, "Oh, that was rude," and she's a rude person. Yeah, give me the views. I take it. Cancel me for all I care. I'm glad somebody actually said my art is AI because that means I'm actually growing as an artist. Because that's a compliment. Thank you. Because one day a reaction channel that I probably won't name because they're a big channel allegedly will probably maybe most likely choose me and be like, oh, her art is AI. And guys, let me show you exactly how. The second third. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're talking about AI artists and people accusing me as an AI artist. When literally, if you go back yesterday. Also, I didn't update anything from last night. I said I was going to, but it's literally just the same, and I came back on here and just decided. Also, if I did something like this, I guess that's maybe how people can be like, it's AI. I don't know. I don't know where those allegations come from. You know, as an artist, I feel like let me move this higher because I don't want to be too whatever. But I'm sorry, I wear glasses, okay? I can barely see with and without. Yeah, in my opinion, like AI is getting out of hand. And if anything, hold on, let me pull up the stream where I think I really did admit that I was tracing. And I did. I was tracing specifically one thing. Hold on, guys. Let me show you the freaking piece I'm talking about. Forget the stream. Let me show you. Hold on. Because I don't want to show you guys my whole art gallery, even though I freaking did multiple times on accident. And then people are probably like looking at my stuff and maybe that's why. They saw my art gallery and was like, oh dang, why did she got that person there and using them as a reference and then using herself as a reference. Where is it? It's very hard to find something when you have multiple freaking. Where is it? Where I did my emotes? Okay, is this it? This can't be it. It has to be. Oh yeah, it is. Is it? But there's reasons why I don't put certain things if I'm learning. Here we go, guys. I found it. If you have a question, oh, WW. Okay, this is the one. Okay, if you look at my zero layer, if you look really, really freaking hard, quote unquote, I was learning how to do literally the face because I am used to doing chibis when I was like growing up, but now I'm really bad at it. Well, not bad, but like okay at it. And if you see right here, I'm gonna beat the allegations. If you see right here, how do I wait? I gotta go on a different layer, my bad. There we go. I'll do the people who freaking whatever. If you see right here, I literally was doing this with the face. The mouth I kind of made it my own, but I didn't really like fully made it my own. I kind of used it as a reference, okay? And then here, the hand, of course I traced it. Of practice, duh. But did I post it ever? No. Exactly, it's not my art. I don't know who freaking like the original artist. I went on freaking how do I explain it? Yeah, there we go. I went on Pinterest and I typed in emotes. If you look at the first thing, it says like, oh, emotes or whatever. And then this is the person I reference. I don't know where their freaking thing is, but I just selected the first thing and I was like, okay, let's practice. And I gave myself a practice thing. And I was trying to also figure out how I'm going to render it for emotes because they have to be thick in a way. Sorry, guys. But you see, I was going to do some like solid shading. Alright, and let's go back to one of the things I created by myself. With, of course, a reference, but I didn't freaking trace it this time. Excuse me. Now you can, guys, hold on. Where is it? There we go. Boom. This, hold on. I'm gonna show you from sketch to everything. This is my sketch. I thought it'd be cute if I was holding up a raid sign because I've seen many other VTubers have stuff like this. You know? Did I want to post this one? I was skeptical because it kind of looks similar to many other artists' stuff. And I didn't want to like use exactly what freaking other people do. So I didn't post this one because I was like, I'm still learning. And then I used this, of course. Well, first I not traced, but you know what I mean. First I went ahead and did the line art. That's the word, yeah. I had done the line art and I used my sketch and I fixed it up a little bit because I didn't want it to look like this. I wanted it to look like this. And then I went ahead and of course I did my block shading or block coloring. I don't know what it's called. And then I did the rendering and everything on the same layer. Then I added some of this, some of these, some of that. And yeah. I still kind of want to do on my own, like another one of my own, if that make any sense. So yeah. Okay. I bet everybody right now is just like, oh my god, she's just talking about nothing. And that's the thing, as an artist, like, even big artists do this stuff. I know it might seem like, oh, you know, big artists don't do this all the time and they don't go around and say it's theirs. And I'm literally not claiming it as mine. Like, I can literally show you. Hold on. Let's go on Pinterest for funsies. So I don't. No. I'm gonna type in emotes. I know there's a lot of stuff on Pinterest that I probably can get copyrighted. What was it? The one that I had, it was a bunk one, right? Oh, boom. Because Pinterest refresh like every freaking thing. Actually, hold on. Let me screenshot the whole page. So you guys can see. I don't want to show my account because I have a private account, and then I also have a freaking, what's it called? My private account is for ideas I want to do. As in like freaking hanging out with my friends and stuff. Okay, boom. And now I'm just gonna show it on my insert. And I'm gonna go to my gallery. And I'm gonna open this up. And then I'm gonna also open my email that I think I didn't save this one. But I might have because of I was practicing and I was really proud. Boom, boom, boom. Bro, I'm gonna get canceled. Hold on. Are you guys ready? Hello. Okay, my friend once said it didn't count as actually drawing it if it's traced. Yes, it does not count as fully like okay, if you're saying like it doesn't count as claiming it as yours, yes, it doesn't count as claiming it as yours. It does not. But this is what I call a reference trace. Let's all agree that this is a reference trace. Because this is the original artist. Shout out to them because their work is amazing. And this was this was what I was using for my reference. Did I post it and say this is mine? No. I clearly said no, this is not mine. Like, did I want to freaking practice? Yes. Did I want to practice? Yes. Did I say this is mine? No. No, heck no. Like, and I know it's like, oh, it's heavily referenced, it's heavily whatever, it's heavily traced, but this is not mine at all. Actually, there is some emotes that I did that was like, how do I explain it? A while back when I was just like learning, if that makes any sense. But I never posted those and I made them as my own, but I never like fully said, oh, these are mine. Would I go back to those and show you? I mean, if I can find it, yeah. So let's go find it. I think it's on my other tablet because I went through many tablets growing up as an artist. And where are they? I'm pretty sure if I had the thing on. Okay, let me show you because I do actually have them. Oh my lord. So, this is actually really perfect. I'll show you guys. But it's gonna be heavily like, because it's on my other tablet and I can't really fully like, whatever. This is an example of what I was using. Like, well, not using, what I was drawing. I thought it was cute. That one I was working on, I was trying to work on that one, I sucked. This one, it's very like pixelated obviously, but I was working on that and then it kind of sucked. This one, I thought it would be cute because it was like, oh, you're cooking, haha, cute. This one, it was like, ick, like ill, whatever. My liner is different from then and now. And basically, I tried making my own emotes, and as you guys see, and then this is like very eh. And then there's that one. I don't think there's any more after this. Kind of scared. Oh wait, yeah. And then there's that. I think that's the last one. So these are my own that I suck at, that I've done, but as an artist, let's just make an email right now. Just to make you guys happy. You gotta grab one. Okay. I think I want to kind of do the one when I was like cooking. It's like, oh, you're cooking with this one or something. I thought it would be funny. Okay, we're making a square. And let me show you guys what I would do now because I practice on learning emotes. Well, yeah, pretty much. So since I kind of get a generic, what's the word? Since I kind of get a generic understanding of how to do things now, so I'm gonna go like this. And I think we're gonna go for the cooking one. I really like that one. That was pretty cute. And we're gonna try to like make it more of a body language type of thing. And since it's emotes, we're just gonna make it a simple type of look. So we're gonna bring that up. And we're gonna go like that. And we're gonna go down in the middle, and then the eyes can be like around here. And then we can do like a smile. Like this. And this is off of my freaking head what I would do. Because I've basically learned. And maybe we can use this one if I really, really like it as my own. Like, own emote. And yes, I do have to work on the emotes anyway, so hey, it works. I think we could do like a perspective with the pot type of deal. And then we can have like the meat in the air. Like the original that I was showing. Like my original old drawing, if that makes any sense. Basically, I'm making a redraw. Question mark? Redrawing? And then I think steak kind of look like this. I think I was going for steak. I don't remember, but I'm gonna hope I was. Some people left. And then this is just something I can literally like basically show you guys. And then we can go like kind of want to go more of a pointy in a way, but like also round. Do I want the eyes closed or open? I'll do it kind of like a both in a way. Like grinning. Of course we gotta do it like this. And we'll go like this. Kinda like that. And boom. Wait, I gotta erase this part for the nose. And basically go around here and there. And since the arm is here, you can kind of like have the body kind of like this. We'll go like this. Boom. And we'll go something like that. You want this like in the front, not the side. But I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Because the elbow and then the wrist and everything kind of will connect. And then we can kind of go like this. Like I said, the reason why I mainly focused on like the heads was because this. Because why is this so big? I think that's really an HAIYA though. And then we're gonna add like a little dent to kind of give that anime effect, and go like this, and there, and kind of like giving a nice little smile of like hunger. And off the top of my like head, I can't really think of anyone that kind of has something like this. And then we're gonna add that hat, if that makes any sense. Like the nice little chef hat. I thought it was pretty cute, so I might as well like keep it. So, and then we're gonna go like that. Kind of make it, we'll kind of edit it, obviously, and make it in the frame instead of out the frame. Hello, welcome to the stream. And it'll kind of be something like this. It looks very like out of proportions and all of that, obviously, because whatever, but now we're just gonna edit it by moving it down. Hopefully your day is going good and all of that good stuff. And the question of the day, for the question of the day, I hope you like the question and hopefully you're comfortable with answering. And boom. I kind of don't want the shoulder all the way up there. Kind of looks like she's like that, and then we can kind of like have the shoulder down. And then we can kind of erase all of that here. Kind of make the hair go. And that's what kind of something I would do for an email in my way. Answer, I would choose drawing OCs. W. Like, drawing OCs is like one of the coolest things ever, and it's like to master that would be like the peak of everything, literally. Like, if you can draw OCs, boom, you're set for like life. For the head, we'll go something like this to kind of give like the neck a moment. Because what I've noticed when it comes to like other emotes, like people kind of just don't really draw like the rest of the head when it's at like the bottom. Like I said, it's not the best. It's okay. It's okay. Are you drawing your OC? Yeah, in an emote form, because allegedly I was called like tracing or whatever. Long story short, I was learning how to draw heads and emotes specifically, and from there I basically wanted to prove that I actually was learning and I didn't post it and claim it as mine. That's pretty much it. So this, I'm basically showing that I do know how to do my own stuff now, but obviously I took a break from it and I basically learned how to do things myself. Hopefully that makes sense. And I can actually show you what I'm usually draw, which is right here. Yeah. And this is what I'm usually drawing. Stuff like this. I don't usually draw emotes, so you know, practice does make like progress, not perfection though. This is my own thing, if that makes any sense. But, you know, apparently if you're an artist who proves, you basically get a lot of hate from a lot of people, and that's cool. Thank you, thank you. In my opinion, it's kind of like a how do I explain it? Like as an artist, as many other artists do, we learn as we go, and especially if you're like learning how to do certain things, like when you're learning how to draw an anime head, right? For example, you're gonna look at other people's art and trace specifically the head, and then you're gonna, like, if you know how to do the body, you're obviously gonna freehand the body. And then over time, you're gonna grow and make your own. And that's pretty much how all artists start when they're learning certain things. That's pretty much anybody. They will copy one person, not fully, but like copy different people, and then learn from there. Obviously, if you're a big artist or are posting on YouTube, don't claim it as yours. Or anything, like in general, you shouldn't claim it as yours if it's not yours. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Some people kind of just don't understand that. And as you can see, like, compared to my learning how to draw heads, like, when it comes to emotes, I'm not perfect at it. I'm not good at it. I don't freaking... I do have a... Oh, wait. Do I have an option on my freaking... I think I do. But I don't, like, sit there and be like, oh, you guys can choose to do whatever, like, for emotes or whatever. I do have a option, but I'm most likely going to take that part down because I'm still learning. And of course, I'm not going to sit there and be like, give you guys crap, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. It's like, I'd rather give you guys good quality. And my quote-unquote anime girl art is more good quality. So yeah. But yeah, I'm cough. Hopefully people understand. But yeah, drawing OCs would be like one of the coolest things to kind of get used to. And I have recently started W. Like, bro, there's people who start drawing and their stuff is like exquisite. Like 10 out of freaking 10. Like, how in the heck did you freaking learn how to draw like that? Like, the art gods must have decided you're the chosen one. Like, yeah. Hopefully your drawings are exactly how you perceive it and it comes out the exact way that you want. So what did you start learning? Like specifically drawing like fingers or like heads or like full body, or just like you're trying to do everything and you're just learning everything? Oh, I love doing that. When I started off, I started doing that too. Like I mainly like drew anime characters that I was watching when I was younger, like specifically if anyone knows Future Diary or Mariah and Nikki, I started drawing them with like front faces heads, and then from there I kind of just like, you know, when you kind of do the how to explain it, I kind of like knew the eyes were wonky, so I kind of just looked up an eye tutorial and used it. I was like, you know what? Let me do that. That was like tiny, like very young. Welcome back, welcome back. Hello, hello. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. We're talking about a whole bunch of art. YouTube don't monetize me. I'm not even monetized yet, but I realize how close up this is. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get everything detailed. By the way, do I stream regularly? Currently, yes. Currently, yes. I'm trying to make sure that my stream is daily, and I try to make sure it's around the same time. But like on Sundays and Mondays, I stream late, all the way up until the early morning. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Hopefully you guys are doing well and enjoying the stream. And hopefully you guys drink some water today. Because if you didn't, I will be hunting you down. Drink your water. Yeah, you heard me. That one person in the back, I saw you. Yeah, I knew you exist. Gonna go like this. I wish I... Aww, thank you. I wish too. Sometimes there'll be a lot of people joining, sometimes there's a lot of people not joining, and I just get used to it. Kind of don't expect like people to really join as much, and that's because I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just the type of person that kind of goes like, well, okay. Some days there's like really good days, and some days there's really bad days, and I just accept it. Nothing I can do except for like post frequently, or you know, stream frequently or whatever. Speaking of my post frequently, I currently have drawn something. I reposted it actually on Twitter for people who do have it. My account is right there on the screen. It went away. I have it on the slide bars on the side, but pretty much it was pretty nice, and I thought it was a nice drawing. That's how life is, yeah. Yesterday was a cool stream. Hopefully we can do something like that again. Everybody's just like watching something and also drawing, you know, like we're watching funny things and then scary things, and then I got like bored of one thing then another, and then I realized how long certain things were. And I was like, dang, well, I called that a night. You guys like ever, for other people who are artists, y'all ever like kind of look at something and then, and it's because I just found your channel right now. Oh, it's okay. We do this like every day, like what we did on yesterday, which was what day? Sunday? No, Monday. Today's Tuesday. Oh my lord, my brain is somewhere else. I'm sleepy. Okay, when I stream, I wake up and stream. Don't question me. It's okay. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the follow and the everything. And if you do subscribe Wednesday, oh my lord, you're like ahead of all of us. Please Don't like dox yourself. You don't have to say where you're from. Um, but yeah, currently we're just chilling and drawing. Do you guys like, I don't know, there's certain like tastes that are quote unquote acquired or like people don't like. What is your like taste that is like foods that you know people may not like that you like pineapple on pizza? Do y'all like pineapple on pizza? I feel like pineapple on pizza is like ironically my it's okay, it's okay. As long as you're here. I don't like pizza. What? What? You don't like pizza? Like, it's cheesy and it good. Yummy food. Like, bro. That's crazy. I never heard that. Do you want to hear a fun fact? Like, there's a certain foods that I really can't have because of my allergy and such. And I basically can't really have raw apples. Like, I have to boil them or like make applesauce first. Like, that's the sad thing of my reality. Speaking of reality, maybe when I have my VTuber model, I can play Doki Doki or something like that. No, I won't leave the art community. Don't worry. I'll be drawing while also, what's it call it? Of course, I would have to make my own thumbnail still. Yeah, it's sad. What are some games that you guys are very interested in that I might never heard in my life before? Like, I know there's a lot of popular games out there that people love, and then there's certain games that are out there that people hate. Like that one sibling game. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I wanted to play it when it first came out, but then I didn't have my VTuber model, and well, I don't still, but I didn't have like a model or my channel up at all, really. And I thought it was crazy. Like I still wanted to play it, but like there's certain things that are like ill. Let's just say that. And I don't support those things, and I don't like those things. So I rather just sit and literally watch people's reaction to said game. Let's see. By the way, Dave, this school bus smells like feet. Oh my god, so much lag. Um, I used to play Roblox, but I stopped because of certain weird people on there, and like my thing was I used to draw Dress to Impress characters as like their own thing. Like there'll be like a theme based off of the theme and I would just draw that. And yeah. And I still want to. I want to get back into that, but I don't know. Roblox is kind of iffy. I'll go back into it when things kind of like go away and they actually figure things out. I'm really on the freeing I don't want to get canceled, but free that one person. Because if I went on there, I feel like my account would probably either be banned because of a female character regardless. Because apparently their Roblox updated their terms of services. Like you can't even have girly clothes anymore. And it's like, bro, it's not that. It's the freaking weirdos on there, not the freaking clothes. Like, yeah, free schlep. Free schlep. Like, bro. Yeah, Roblox is weird. It's like, why are they defending the wrong side? And I'm kind of on that propaganda right now. Well, is that a propaganda? I don't know. Heck, I'm on that right now. Like the whole free schlep type of thing. I'm not supporting Roblox right now. It's not okay. Because, like, my siblings, they play Roblox a lot, and they're way younger than me. Like, kids. And I am the type of person, if something bad happens to, like, anyone, it can happen literally to my siblings. Those are, like, my own kids in my way, if that make any sense. Living situations are crazy, but pretty much. And I take that to heart, like, a lot, because growing up, my sister actually showed me what Roblox was, and there's a lot of, like, weird things that actually happened while I was playing it. Let's just say that when I was younger, when I was a kid. Like, for instance, there's somebody who hacked a game. I won't say which one, but allegedly they hacked it, and pretty much there was a lot of inappropriate stuff on there after that for, like, whatever reason. And then it shut down for like 2 seconds, and then it restarted, and then it went back. So I kind of left the game because of that, and it was very scary, in my opinion. You know, as a kid, if you see something like that, you kind of just be like, well, that's funny in the moment, but then it's like, looking back, that's like, that was creepy. Like, dang, yeah. And it's like, you wanna know what's funny? My sister actually plays Meep City a lot, and she loves, like, showing me all the little, like, gadgets and little funny things she has there and cute things, because she's, you know, a kid. And I would be like, oh, this is cute. Oh, that's nice. Or whatever. I'd be like, oh, look at this dress. Look at this house. Look at this. You know, stuff like that. I never really played it with her. I just kind of had the concept of, oh, it's a kind of game where you just go around and talk to other people, but it's not really like talking, but it's like, I don't know. You just kind of like roleplay, basically. And you're kids. And it's nothing like supposedly supposed to be, you know, appropriate. Long story short, after I seen other people kind of enlighten things like that, I was like, oh heck no. So I kind of just, I know my sister's very aware of what weird things can happen, and that's why I kind of basically trust her on certain things. And as the person who is not the legal guardian, I kind of would expect the legal guardian to step in if things are supposed to be wrong that needs to be talked about. And that's why I'm kind of on that propaganda right now. So, yeah. Well, whatever it is, it's not really propaganda, is it? I don't know. Freaking, I don't know. But you guys get what I'm saying. It's like, I have good memories, but I also have, like, weird memories of things happening, and I rather be on the safe side. And first off, I don't like the idea that there's weirdos in this world, like, in a bad way. Cough, cough, you know? And it's basically those type of situations where it's like, if something bad is going on, I rather it be spoken up about it rather than pushed to the dirt and say shut up about it, you know? Because I feel like that's wrong, in my opinion. You can always disagree, but I'm never gonna violently do anything because I'm not a violent person. But yeah, hopefully. What about you guys? Do you guys still play like Roblox or anything like that? Yeah. Whole story short, yeah. Yeah, I figured that. I mean, some of you guys are really young, and I expect you guys to still obviously play certain games. I'm not gonna sit up there and be like, you can't do that because no. That's just my opinion. Just, I say always be safe no matter what platform you're on. Even if you're on YouTube and you can literally run into weird people. Some people will be like, oh, where you live? Where you at? Where's this? How old you are? Don't really respond to them, like especially about your age, because some people, you know. But I always assume most of my viewers are very young or like older than me. Those are the only two options. I kind of go off of like the way that people talk, and by the talks of it, I would be like, oh, you guys must be like older for the people who are on Twitch or whatever, and on YouTube you must be like very younger than expected. But if you guys are like obviously the legal age to have a social media account, unless my stuff is freaking on YouTube Kids, which I don't know why. I don't really want to guess, but I'll say you probably are most likely still probably in school. And that's okay, because I'm not really a type of person to sit up there and do weird things, so once I realized what my audience really are, like as in like a younger audience, I kind of just backed away from certain content. Like, some people will be like, oh, for example, they'd be like, oh, I'm 9, I can't watch certain things. Get off of YouTube! Get off of YouTube! Go to YouTube Kids. You're not supposed to be watching me. Unless you're using your parents' account, and then they allow you to watch me. I don't know how you got away with that, but... I'm about to lose my... teenage... Oh. So you're probably like 20-something or something like that. 1,000 years old. Same age as me. 1,000. 200 million. Something like that. Ironically, like, when it comes to like voices and stuff, like when it comes to my mic, it doesn't pick up my high-pitched like squeals and all that, so I have to talk really freaking low for everything to be picked up. And then I have to like talk really high. Grandpa. Yes. On status. You know, I kind of like grow up and I'm just like, interesting how now as in like adult, right? Because obviously for streaming I would have to be an adult. But as an adult, I'm just kind of like taking in like what people consider what onk is and what onk isn't. Like, so if I breathe air and I am so-called 100,000 years old, am I onk? Oh yeah, I'll try to draw you. I won't play, but if you like, for instance, like I like drawing, so I'll like most likely put your stuff there, but I won't like, how do I explain it? I won't put it first. If that makes any sense. Because I have other things I actually have to do with my art, which is I'm making my starting screen. That's why it's taking so long. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still on this. The starting screen. I'm trying to make it very detailed. That's why it's... Oh my god, my freaking canvas scroll thing didn't work. But that's why I'm trying to... Whatever. I'm trying to make it very detailed. That's why it's taking so long. Don't worry, because at the end of the day, it'll look really good. Because I'm trying to go for like a live 2D. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's called live 2D type of like rigging type of deal. But I'm not like separating it like that. I'm just gonna like animate it so it's kind of smooth like that, but it doesn't like look like that, if that makes any sense. Wait, so it does look like that, but it's not that, if that makes any sense. Oh my god. The game Draw Me on Roblox, where you can draw people's avatars in the game and you get 5 minutes to draw them. Oh, cool. I think I know what you're talking about, because I don't know if I have the recording still, but, or did I post it already? I can't remember, but there was like a video that I made with Shaggy, shout out to him, because yeah, nice YouTuber in my opinion. But we were like drawing, and it was on like a game, and we were just drawing like a whole bunch of like random things, and it was pretty fun. I don't know if it was the same thing or what, but like for instance, it would give us a prompt. It was like, oh, ice cream cone, and we would have to draw ice cream cone. If that make any sense. I'm so tired. We were like doing 3 different random games or something like that, like for art, and we were like recording a video. I don't know, it's probably on my channel still, I'm not sure. Maybe I gotta make a new thumbnail and maybe that's why it's not recommended, but it was pretty fun. Did you see the drawings on Discord? Yes, I did. And do I have any other characters? Actually, I am currently like, okay, after I'm done with this, when I have my VTuber model, after the VTuber model, I will be making my manga. But behind the scenes, yes, I do have other characters, and I majority kind of like draw this one, the one I have, my OC, because it's just what I do. And I'm trying to basically build myself as a brand. So, yeah. Because basically, I want to make my own anime one day, and that was my dream ever since I was little. I don't care how long it takes, it's going to be done. So, that's pretty much it on my end. But what about you guys? Do you guys have any other OCs, or like 10,000 of them? I know a lot of people have like trillions and trillions, so. Add that in there. By the way, you can show the time sets of the thing I'm doing right now. We share the same dream. That would be cool. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you guys kind of have the same type of thing. Timestamps? Like how long I've been drawing this, or? Because if I hit play, nothing happens. Because I'm not done with it and I don't have other frames. I mean, I can always add a frame, but as you can see, it's not really, nothing there. It's just flashing you. What are we saying now? Ah. Cool, cool. I feel like Nox is like a common name. That's also a VTuber, isn't it? Or am I crazy? I can't wait to do my debut so then people can be like, so how do we say your name? How do you do your name? And then I'm gonna be like, guys, it's I'm gonna get like a chalkboard or like a freaking Baldi's Basic ruler and just like slap it. It'd be like, it's this. Because I actually have a difficult name in real life, but everybody kind of like goes, oh, so this is how you say it? Or like they pronounce it wrong. And I don't like correcting people, for one, because there's no point in me like correcting someone so then somebody's gonna say the name regardless wrong no matter what. You know? I don't know. That's just my opinion. And then again, it's gonna be like, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully when I get everything done as a YouTuber, you guys can see my animation skills. Because I really love animating. I don't know what it is. It's just like out of all the other art forms, animating is just one of the coolest things I love doing. I don't know why. It's like tedious, it takes time, it's very precise, like nobody's rushing me except for like deadlines, and it kind of gives me that hope, if that makes any sense. Haha, Danganronpa. But long story short, it just makes me feel happy, and it's like, if I can get this done, like an animation done, I can get anything. I actually can show you one of the animations I actually finished that I really liked. Back to gallery! I don't want to spoil anything. There's plenty animations. I don't know why I didn't really show these art things. Oh, here we go. I'll show you guys in the big screen so you guys can be happy. Okay, you guys ready? It's so cute. It's so small. And that's the follow animation. It's very like sketch-like. Ironically, I think I might make this like a style for specifically animating when it comes to like... Oh, it's okay. Hopefully your day gets better. Thank you. Hopefully, like... Yeah, hopefully you guys get better. Also, when it comes to like this, it's very like choppy, but I want to make sure like when I'm doing like fight scenes and stuff, it has smooth like art. And like, I don't know, I just want it like either very sketch-like. Like if you guys seen, I don't know, you guys might be too young to watch it. Please don't watch it if you're not 18. Panty and Stocking. You probably seen like little clips of it. Like they have like a chibi style, and then they have a freaking like cool, amazing art style, like freaking animated fully. It's amazing, right? For their like transition when they like have their magical girl type of moment. I kind of want to do that, but with fight scene. But like a rough sketch, but for the freaking what's it call it? And then I don't know. I kind of like it. I don't know. Just something kind of like freaking looks really good to me, like that. That's just my opinion. Okay, we're gonna go back to the freaking thing. Also, let's just say, like, I have an animation actually that I never posted because I'm too scared. And my app broke. I love when that happens. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes I think it's because of the storage space. Because let's just say it's not kid friendly. There's like the first part is very kid friendly, and then the other part is not kid friendly, and it's like something that I really can't freaking show because of that, but I can probably show it on Twitter. Let's put it like that, or on Patreon. Let's put it like that. The first part I can probably post on YouTube. The second part cannot be posted at all. Let's just say that. So, yeah. Oh no. Mods or deleting messages? I hate that. Uh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. No, you didn't crush or anything. I think it's because there's like a word limit. You can't type longer than like, I think, short paragraph. Which device am I using? I am currently using my laptop for specifically like streaming, and for like drawing tablet wise, I use a art is Pro 22 smiley face. And I use that because that's the drawing tablet I was gifted. And yeah, it's one of the standing drawing tablets. It's like $100, $500, something like that. When I first got it, it was $500. And I've been using this for the past since 2020 or 2021 question mark. But did I get it? I think I got it 2023. No, 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 no. When did I graduate? Okay, maybe I was correct. Okay, so anyway, I'm over here like, when did I graduate? Yeah, that's right. I'm keeping track of my years. But yeah, a funny story. Um, my parents very strict, whatever. Okay, long story short. It was Christmas time, and my friend had basically, we were like doing like a kind of secret Santa type of thing, but it wasn't really like secret Santa because we already knew who it was, because the only friend that I had literally at the time was Shaggy. So Shaggy was like, I have the coolest gift ever. And I was like, bro, what is it? And so like, bro had to literally deliver it to my friend's house because my parents was like the type of people that's like, if you get anything, and also like very religious at the same time, so they were kind of like weird about it. So they were like, "Hey, get anything? Yada 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 yada. Who's it from? Da da da." Right? So, funny thing about the tablet, my like friend had dropped it off in my my teacher's room. My graphic design teacher. Shout out to him. I forgot his name. He was the coolest freaking person ever as a teacher and an art teacher. You guys remember like Psychowitz from, I don't know if y'all are young enough or old enough to remember, but Psychowitz from Victorious, he was kind of giving that, but like in I don't care, do what you want, as long as you pass this class and get out of here, that's all that matters type of person. So he was pretty much chill, and we were close. Like we had a like a hate love like type of student teacher type of vibe. Like I didn't hate him, but like there were some times where he was just freaking annoying, and then there was times where he was like super nice. So like, and I'd be like, "What? Your wife didn't like give you a kiss on the forehead goodnight yesterday?" And he would be like, "Yeah." And my kids woke me up, and I'm like, "Oh, crazy." And he was one of those people who talks to everybody like that. So it's not like a oh special person type of moment. No, it was like everybody, whatever. So boom. Long story short, I was in the class and I was like, hey, could you like hide this from my parents. He was like, "What are you talking about? I'm going to have to call like your parents if you're like hiding something illegal." I was like, "No, you know me. I don't do any stuff like that, you know. I'm a freaking straight A student or whatever." And he was like he was like, "Okay, cool." And so I told my friend, "Okay, bring it in." The big drawing tablet. He was like, "What the actual? So you actually got the drawing tablet?" I was like, "Yeah," because he had one, right? And I was like, "Bro, I want the same drawing tablet you have." He told me what it was, so I just basically upgraded. I said, "But I did better than you," or whatever. He was like, spoiled. And I was like, "I'm not," but okay, cool. Long story short, it was still a long story. Long story short, I hid it in like his closet or whatever, and he was like, "Yeah, you could just put it like we had like big room. Like first it was like when you first walk in, all you see is a whole bunch of like computers because it's a drawing class, graphic design class, and it's all like Apple, Mac, whatever you want to call it. And then you have like the room on the other side is where like the big printer is, like specifically with clothing, like a rug, like you make rugs or whatever over there. And then you have the other room, which is his own station. It's another like big room, and it's like, how do I explain it? It's his own like, because he's a freelance artist and whatever, and he pretty much does stuff like that, and I'm like, that's so cool. And then he's like kind of like, okay, we can hide it like in my office or whatever, my workspace. And I'm like, cool, whatever. And I don't even know how. I don't know how my friend did not get caught by the freaking, how do I explain it? I don't know how my friend didn't get caught by the administrators or anything like that. I think we just got lucky. I will say that. But other than that, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So that's how I got my drawing tablet. But don't ever do that, guys. And then, surprisingly, I got very lucky. I asked my sibling, my brother, I was like, "Hey, you think you could help me?" Because I had to catch the bus home, obviously, because how would my parents know? And then I was like, "You think you can maybe help me with this? Like, whatever." He was like, "Heck yeah." He lifts the whole box. Mind you, he's younger than me. Lifts the whole box. Thing was bigger than him. He was like, "What's in here?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's just my drawing tablet. I got gifted. Like, I won something or whatever, right?" Lying. He was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then, bro, I don't know how, but my parents was not there. The car was there, but they weren't. So I'm just we're walking in the living room, and I'm like, "You could just put this right here." And I go to my room, and I'm just like, I have the drawing tablet, and it's pretty cool. I was like, "Heck yeah." And then Shaggy was like, "Did you get it? Did you get your freaking Christmas gift or whatever?" Because friends, whatever, right? So I'm like, "Heck yeah." It's the coolest thing ever, bro. Cause I talked about how my regular tablet that I still have it to this day, was low-key like bad, and it's not the best quality, and it was messing up on me. But I still have it, and I don't care, and I use it anyway because I'm not gonna throw something away. Like, especially if it's an electronic. I will have it until like completely doesn't turn on anymore, and even then I still will try to like put money into reviving it rather than freaking buying a new one. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And what did I give in return? I literally gave like, I can't even remember. It wasn't that good. So that's the story of my drawing tablet. I think I literally said, "Let's just play freaking Minecraft for the rest of the days until school starts again." And we were like chilling, literally just planning out, "Oh, we should like become VTubers and like, stuff like that." And yeah, and I was like, "Oh, these VTubers are pretty cool." So I guess that's literally how I started. I think one of my first drawings were digitally, one posted somewhere. think you could look it up actually. And you can, I think you can actually look up my, I think it's on Instagram. When I was like drawing in one of my classes, but digitally with the mouse, I said first time only using a mouse, like, or something like that. It's pretty cool. I know I yap too much, I apologize. Why is there only 2 people in here? It's amazing. Thank you. We're just, maybe it's because I'm just yapping. Thank you for joining. Oh my god, it's 5 o'clock. Okay guys, I actually do have to get ready. And I have to go to societal duties. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. This artist is not done with this yet. But you guys see the vision. So yeah, I'm almost done. It's pretty cute. I yapped for no reason. But like, comment, subscribe, and leaving so soon. Yeah. Yeah. Sadly. Subscribe. This is looking amazing. I have to get ready. So sad. Everybody has to leave. I feel so bad. I know. I'll be back around the same time tomorrow. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by, and I really appreciate you guys. And thank you for listening to me yap about literally nothing. Because this is pretty nice. Yeah. Oh my god. Don't have a free car accident or anything. Oh my god. Just out of nowhere, you just hear I'm missing. Okay, bye bye.